Yes, people. Morning, how are you feeling this morning? All good, bro. All good. Alright, let me just go live on TikTok. Everyone let me know what we're looking at. Can you hear me? Can you man hear me? Yeah, you can. Alright, cool. Let me go live on TikTok real quick. Let me know what pairs we're looking at. We know what we're looking to trade. The mic quality is a bit dead, isn't it? I might need to get a better mic. I feel like I do. This mic's kind of washed. Let me just go live on TikTok real quick. Alright, cool. Let's go. Live. YouTube and TikTok. YouTube. Yeah, people, let me know what pairs we're looking at. Assuming most of us are looking at EU, GU, but there's always a few differences in there. Everyone, send the YouTube link. Just tapping into this imbalance here. This is probably the most important imbalance, really. Assuming most of us are looking at EU. Sweet. Alright, bet. Alright. Just get the Richesse. Yeah, let me know what we're looking at, everyone. Let me know, everyone. Alright, let me read the chat. Let's let everyone else get in here. Morning Ash, morning V, morning Jason, Tommy, what you saying? Flux, Chandan, Missed Entry on GU, morning Adgar, what you saying? Morning MHCZ, Seb, what you saying? MM7, Kendo, Royal, what you saying? You take any trades on a USD bank holiday? Only if it's a really, really nice one, bro. Yo, how do I get access to the mentorship bit when purchased the mentorship? You should get instant access, bro. If you use your Discord login, you should get instant access. If not, just send me a message, bro. Let me straighten this out. This is bare slumped. Hang on. The one that slumps forward. Exactly like that. I've got to stick it down in further. Boom. Alright, that's sweet. Me and Seb on a 10k challenge today. Lovely. Let's go. Hey, based on your experience, what's your thoughts on trading the London session on a USD bank holiday? And how do you see it affecting the London session, if any? Well, first of all, let's just go on Forex Factory. Just to show you, man, how you check all the news. For any of you that don't know, this is Forex Factory. And you can see USD bank holiday. Basically how it works is normally you can see, this is a pretty good example, like Friday's a perfect example really, is that the Asia sessions are going to accumulate and move sideways, not really do too much. London session is going to manipulate, so it's going to get people in sells. And then New York session is going to have the big main distribution move of the day. And that sort of messes that up because there's not really going to be a big distribution move during the New York session. Or there might be a little bit of one, but it's not going to be as big as we'd want it. So we're more looking for the London session to basically just move based on where it actually wants to go, more than a manipulation. I'll try to find you an example. But I mean, obviously based on what we know about the London session, is it that it takes Asia high, takes Asia low, so it can still do that. But yeah, to be honest, boys, it doesn't really change loads about the London session. It just means that London sessions, it's got less to manipulate, basically. So, like bank holidays on New York, a lot of people don't trade them. We trade the London session, so we can still trade during these times, which is another bonus of trading London session. But yeah, you just need to be careful. The good thing, to be honest, people, about the Asia session trades is it's only like, even from the Asia high to the Asia low, it's like 26 pips. So it's not like you're holding on for the whole day, so it shouldn't actually affect that much. Morning Trap, morning Brippy, what you saying? Morning Mungo, Slappo, Michael, what you saying? Daniel, Steve, Cam, what you saying? Monster, Jay, KR on 10k challenges, let's go. What you saying? Privilege, Chendan, Sweet Morgs, all good, Mehmet, how are you, bro? Morning Jed, morning John. Yeah, morning everyone. Let's check actually the monthly time frame, because remember we had a monthly close. And look at that close. This is why it's important to look at your closes, people. This is why it's very, very important to look at your closes, because right, what we got now is lovely. It's lovely. You can see we've got CRT. You can see we took the low, then closed back within the range. So we should have the rest of the candle trade up to here. So this should give us a bias for like a fair amount of time, even on GU as well. We have got the low swept, like that. So we should trade into the high. So we've got nice, this is why you should always check your monthlies after the closes, boys. It's always going to get like nice things like this. So yeah, here's the manipulation. You can see this is the main thing we're seeing basically is this. Essentially we've manipulated this and then closed back within, and then yeah, we've done the same thing on GU. I don't know why it's so EU, so I don't know why it's, for fuck's sake, bruv. Really, bro. Hang on, chat, let me mute my mic. There's one time of the day, chat, where I tell everyone, no matter if it's friends, family, whatever, I tell everyone, don't try and speak to me from 8 to 10. Just leave me alone from 8 to 10. Any other time I can do whatever, I can speak, I can help you out, I can do you favours, can run errands. And when does everyone decide to call me? Bang on half 8. It's cool though, that was mum, so I will answer. But if my mates call me, it's like, bruv, really? Anyway, chat, I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, these monthly closures, these are going to be really, really important. Let me actually get rid of everything just so you can see it a bit clearer, actually. Let's clear up the chart, because the chart is looking a little bit messy, isn't it? The chart is looking messy, so let's clean it up a bit. Because you can never really get much done with a messy chart, boys. You only want to keep the important things. So all of this, it doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter anymore. Alright, so now we've got a bit cleaner and we can see what's happening, right? So we've got our monthly, this is the 2-hour time frame. We've got the monthly CRT, and then we've just been rallying up now. So we should just rally right back up to that high. We go on GU. I believe this is actually the monthly CRT that we're seeing. You can't really see the monthly CRT on GU. I don't really know what it's like, why that is. Where is it? Alright, it's here. Okay, my bad. Alright, cool. So yeah, you can sort of see. Let's clean this up as well then, because that's the daily. Yeah. Is this the... Yeah, so again we can see And even the monthly, I'm bugging out right now, chat. I'm super bugging out right now. I'm super bugging. What am I doing, bruv? Yeah, you caught me out there, JB. I can't lie, you did catch me out. Everyone double tap the screen. Everyone drop a like. I'll get to these comments in a minute, boys. Yeah, I'm bugging out big time bugging out. Yeah, this is the monthly that I was talking about. So this is the monthly here, down there. That's obviously just the 4 out of the daily, sorry. And then the monthly there, and then the daily there. So yeah, this is the bit we've really got to just clean up, because this just looks messy as anything. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. None of this shit needs to be here. So again, we are really just bullish on this. We've got a lot of area to trade into. People in my comments are telling me it's a bank holiday. Like, cheers, but we are aware. I know what day it is. I'm not that retarded. Anyway, yeah, the reason we're just looking at the higher is because we're just trying to get a better view. Especially when you've got a bank holiday, boys, we've got to be clever. Is there really much point of checking these, sitting and staring at these inversions? Probably not. But we do want to see how the first open of the month goes. Where we open to. Yeah, and that's basically my overall bias. So we've got the monthly CRT here. So our target should just be up here. So for the next however long it may be, probably like 400 pips. Okay, not that many. 250, 260 pips. We're going to have a bullish bias. Same on EU for the next however many pips. Probably about... Oh my god, no way, bro. I just got banned on TikTok. Live access removed. I didn't even get banned, though. The live violates our community guidelines. Suck my balls, bro. Violation clip. Hate speech. Oh, my days, bro. What day it is? I'm not that retarded. Anyway, oh my god, bro. Really? They're telling me it's a bank holiday. Like, cheers, but we are aware. I know what day it is. I'm not that retarded. Anyway, oh, that was such a stupid ban. I said retarded like so under my breath. Mate, you're a fucking bastard for that, bro. Can I get straight unbanned for that? Because it's my first ban, bro. Don't give me a week's ban. Don't you dare. Oh my days, bro. They've given me an 8-day ban. Oh no, a 3-day ban. Okay. For fuck's sake. I ain't even going to appeal it, bro, because I did say what they said. Fuck you, bruv. Let me do a video quickly. Quickly do a video, bruv. This is fucking so annoying with TikTok. Yes, boys, I've just been banned on TikTok, so everyone go get on my YouTube stream. We're live trading right now. It's a 10 times better app. Get at that. Richesse FX, best London streams in the game. I've just been banned on TikTok, so everyone piss off, man. Oh, so annoying. Honestly, so annoying. Why has it just fucked up my video as well, man? Piss off. Don't want to do a template. Fucking this app, man, does my head in, bro. This fucking bullshit app every time. Does my fucking nutting. Fucking can't do it. It can't actually get on with anything with TikTok, can ya? Can't get on with fuck all. Say the word retarded and they ban you for 7 days. Fuck me. It's gonna say it's communist China, but obviously it fucking is. Oh mate, that's proper pissed me off, that is. You should get fuck the TikTok agencies, mate. You think I want to be with a TikTok agency? If you, mate, TikTok agencies, do me a favour, bruv. Get a real job. Oh, I work for a TikTok agency. Do you want to join my agency? No, mate. I'd rather step on Lego. Fucking TikTok agency, bruv. Join my TikTok agency so we can get you more gifts. Piss off. If you had anything about you, you'd be doing live yourself, but you're not. You're just fraggling off other people. Honestly, that app, mate, needs to get... They need to delete the app off the face of the planet, bruv. That's all they need to do. Can I put a picture on screen? Like, even their editing software, like, fuck me. Stickers, is that it? Can I just put a picture over the screen? Like, that's all I'm trying to do is put a picture over the screen. Don't think he's going to let me, though. Oh, chat, that's so annoying. That's so annoying, chat. That's actually so annoying, bruv. It's pissed me off already this morning. We are coming up on GU, though. Mate, I can't concentrate, bruv. Can't concentrate with this shit, man. Pissing me off. Trying to fucking grow using your app. So everyone go get my YouTube stream. I'm going to do a better video because that was shit. I need to just come up with a clickbait thing to say at the start. I don't know what to say, bruv. I don't even know what to say, bruv. I really don't. People, I've just been banned on TikTok. Everyone, get out my YouTube because this app just bans people. Okay, let's just not make it. Everyone get out my YouTube, boys. Oh, fuck. I'm just going to upload that other one, bruv. Fuck it. Oh, I can't. Yes, people, I've just been banned on my YouTube. Fuck. Yes, people, I've just been banned on TikTok, so everyone get at me. Oh, for fuck's sake, bruv. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. I have just... I'm just going to do it. Banned on TikTok, everyone go watch my YouTube. This app is terrible. Best London streamer in the game, boys. Everyone get at me. We're about to catch a banger right now. YouTube, Richesse FX. Get at me. Okay, you can't see it. I'll do. Banned on TikTok, everyone go watch my... Banned on TikTok, everyone go watch my YouTube. This app is terrible. Best London streamer in the game, boys. Everyone get at me. We're about to catch a banger right now. YouTube, Richesse FX. Get at me. Banned on TikTok, everyone go watch my YouTube. This app is terrible. Sorry, boys. TikTok's made me fuck. In the game, boys, everyone get at me. We're about to catch a banger right now. YouTube, Richesse FX. Get at me. Sorry, boys. I know this is annoying, but what can I fucking do? Banned on TikTok. This thing said this. This thing said this. Oh my god. Shut up. Shut up, honestly. Alright, cool. Not even here for the trade at this point. Just watch this. Bro, that app needs to honestly sort itself out. It's properly thrown me off. Properly thrown me off. Honestly, it has. Really has, people. Really has thrown me off. Really thrown me off, boys. Really, really has. I can't even think straight. Can't even think straight, boys. What low is that as well, bro? Right. This is what I'm trying to say. So, where the... This is pissing me off. This is annoying me as well now. All the crap all over this chart. All the crap all over this chart. It's doing my nutting. Absolute fucking nutting it's doing. These two need to get deleted off because this ain't needed anymore. Yeah, these two can go. Fuck you. This can go. Just need to clean up the chart. This is why I can't have a dirty chart. It just stresses me out. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's what. I just don't know anything. It's horrible. It's an horrible situation. Same with this. I'm just going to delete this because this is just pissing me off, getting in the way. Piss off out my face. This is obviously the order block here, so we can see it be getting hit. Yeah, that's the daily CRT from Friday's candle. Has GU got an equivalent? GU doesn't really because it's already been taken, but we do have the internal external. So we've got upside bias ready for both. Again, I'm just trying to clean out this chart, man, because this is doing my nutting, bruv. Actually doing my nutting. Don't know how I've let it get this bad. How have I let it get this bad? But yeah, we're just waiting for these inversions anyway, so there's not much going on. Alright, let's get rid of all this rubbish. Alright, now we can sort of see what range we're actually trading in. We get rid of it. Did that TP or did that start? Okay, let's get rid of this then. That did TP, but I want to get rid of it just because, again, it's getting in my way and I don't like it. Alright, same with that, getting in my way and I don't like it. I'll keep it though, but it's still pissing me off. Alright, so now we can see where our target is basically. Get rid of these as well. Cool, so now we've got actually a target. So we've got our monthly target being this high and our daily target being this high. This is a daily CRT. GU, we've got our monthly target being this high. Again, why the fuck is it dotted out? GU's really not agreeing with me today. Because where is this fucking thing? Where the fuck is this? Can I just see where it is? Fuck me. So why can't I see it then? Oh, because it's only on the daily. Right. Fuck me, what a palaver. Anyway, so, yeah, this is the monthly high, monthly target, monthly target. On EU, this is the daily target. GU, this is the daily target. It's an external high, because we've got internal, external. For EU, it's a CRT high. We've got the CRT low swept and the CRT high. Everyone, drop a like on this stream, boys. We're going to have to get 200 man in here. Let's get 200 man in this live. We've got 160 right now, and we've got 17 likes. I know there ain't really much to like for right now. I'm here for you, Lou, after the Arsenal game. I couldn't even care less about that right now, bro. I just lost my head after that TikTok. To be fair, one thing I will say about yesterday, like, obviously, fair play Liverpool and that, but, like, how boring were the games? I sat down to watch. I thought, yeah, you know what? This is going to be a sick Sunday of football. We got Rangers Celtic 0-0, and we had West Ham on, who I watched with my West Ham mates, and that was. I know they won 3-0, but it was basically 0-0 to like the 85th minute, and then the Arsenal game as well, which was 0-0 for the 85th minute. I probably watched about 3 hours and 15 minutes worth of just 0-0. Yeah, boys, this is why I'm little bit hesitant for the shorts. I know we've got the age of liquidity, but we're not really tapping into anything to the left that will tell us shorts. Same with GU, there's not really much on the left that will tell us shorts. Which is why I'm a little bit unsure. Let me know what everyone's looking for. Let me know what everyone's looking for. We don't really have any confluences on this one, so if you were to take this one, I'd probably take it on half risk, just as it is. As we said, it's bank holiday, and there's not that many confluences. Overall, we want to be bullish. It's actually really nice that monthly closed and gave us that bullishness. Let's go on the 4 hour. Have we had any 4 hour manipulation yet? We've got an hour left, so we'll see if we want to manipulate this. But again, this is not really a CRT type candle anyway. Yeah, I mean, if we're looking at this as a leg itself, from here to here, fucking CRT. Well, that went wrong. Anyway, yeah, so in terms of our premium and discount, you can see this is really the range. So the one good thing could be, obviously, if we want buys up to this, bear in mind, this is only the daily target of the CRT. It's not the monthly. We may want to have a retracement down into here, and then a move up. Let me put that. Let me put the announcement on Insta actually. Alright, chat, spam dub right now, so I can put it on Insta and pretend people we just call an unreal trade. Alright, I'm gonna clickbait. I'm gonna clickbait hard, like hard as well, boys. So you man are behind the curtain for this one. Alright, keep it going, keep it going. No, that's not believable enough. Right, we'll call it that. Right, we'll call it that. Keep the dubs coming, keep the dubs coming. Wait. Let me do a video for the Instagram. Alright, spam it up, spam it up. Boom, that was sick, boys. You've done your thing there. All right, you can chill now. By the way, if anyone left a comment before them dubs, yeah, he's not getting answered, boys. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, appreciate that. Let me bang this on the Insta now. Fucking hell. You lot still going. Big up to everyone who did that, though. Big up, big up. We are coming up now to our POIs. You can see. Appreciate that, people. Big up. The amount of FOMO people's gonna get now. They're gonna see that Insta, bro. Imagine there's someone that missed like normally tunes in and they missed one live. They see like the most bottom tick trade ever, and literally everyone in the live getting in. Well, that's funny. Yeah, we're coming into this inversion. As I said, boys, I will be really careful about shorting here. To be fair, I'll be really careful about shorting. We came into this 15-minute. What we any other pairs, boys? Though any other pairs? I'm gonna need you long up 1/2. Fair play. Are you in this buy now, bro? No, I'm not. Yeah, I would be more favouring buyers though. To be fair, just looking at. Yeah, they're looking at the 15 really and truly. The pound looks a lot nicer than the euro. Looking at EG as well. To be fair, EG's not really doing much. Kind of a little bit bullish. So if you want to sell one, it would be GU. Yeah, this will be your level to sell though, for sure on GU. So if you did want to get in, you're going to be going off 50%, even off of that order block there, to be fair. You could go off that order block. It will retap in, by the way, boys. It will retap us. We are very bullish, so will retap us. So yeah, you can go off there. You can go off to 50%. It's up to you, really. I would just recommend taking half risk. I mean, this is Asia liquidity grab. Asia liquidity is showing that it's having a grab. So we're getting everything in that aspect. It's just, as we said, the higher time frame. I'm not too keen on the higher time frame, how we're looking. So you can get into this one if you want. If I was to get into it, I'll be doing it on a small account or putting it on half risk, just because it is the strategy. But if you're a beginner trader, boys, all right, 176 man in here. Let's go. Everyone like the stream. We're nearly at 200, boys. Let's push. If we hit 200 for this stream, I'm going to let one person in the signals, one person in the mentorship for free. If we hit 200 man. Actually, no, I'll let 2 man in the mentorship for free. Oh, mate. You see, Samuel Leeds, his master plan worked. His master plan worked. I don't know if anyone's been following that, but basically he said, oh, I've got a migrant. He basically said he owns a hotel, and that the migrants asked, they asked to house illegal immigrants there or whatever. And he said no, out of principle. Probably didn't happen, but he knew by saying that, obviously, everyone on social media will be talking about how much of a good, moral, good man he is. And it's finally just reached the peak. Elon Musk has just tweeted it, saying the government in Britain is bribing hotel owners with multi-millions of pounds for 7-year contracts to house all the rest of it. And then at the end he put, thankfully, this good man rejected the bribe. And then obviously added Samuel Leeds and the article. So now Samuel Leeds can put all over his advertising, called a good man by Elon Musk. It was called a good man by Elon Musk. Let me see. Oh, people are shotgunning it. UJ buy. Let's have a look at UJ. Yeah, keep your eyes on this, boys. But as I said, this is a very risky short. Both of my targets are to the upside, both for the daily and the weekly. So this is very, very much just a pure manipulation trade, purely for the manipulation, which, as I said, is less likely to happen on the days where we have New York session, or New York bank holiday, or US bank holiday rather. So yeah, this one, all in all, is very, very risky. I'm not personally going to be getting into this one, but it is using my strategy as a beginner. So yeah, if you want to get in, do your thing, boys. Let me know in the chat if you have taken today. Let me read these comments. I know someone said UJ, so let me check UJ. Oh shit, yeah, I was going to put that on Insta, weren't I? That's why I went on Insta. Let me copy the link. That should get a few man in, because everyone's going to be like, bruh, what the fuck? Right, we got, yeah, 170 man in this live. Let's go, chat. Cool. what music we got to go on to that. What's trending? That's a bit much, isn't it? Quite like that Amalfi one. Sorry about this annoying ass sound, boys. I do apologise. This is the behind the scenes. You men are getting behind the scenes right now. Best line. Alright, let's check UJ for buyers. 2 secs, chat. 2 secs. Fucking hell, alright. Let's get a UK flag on that. Okay, let's not. Okay, why's my fucking thing got to it? Make it black. That'll do. Let's go. Appreciate that, boys. That actually massively helped with my post. Cool. Cool. Let me read these comments. Apologies. Right, I've been slacking on the comments, but we've done everything now. We've got it on Insta. We've got the announcement out. That guy's such a bella. Yeah, he is annoying, isn't he? That, but like Samuel Leeds is so annoying. I'm a write-off, boys. Played 11 aside yesterday. I now have 2 fucked ankles, 1 fucked knee, 1 fucked hip, back hurts, pulled my muscle in my neck, getting old sucks, donkey. Stu, you should start playing walking football, bruv. You should start playing walking football. That's why people do it. Like, people laugh at the walking football. Like, the people could run around, innit? But it's just like, they just know they'll injure themselves. Alright, let me read the comments. What's GJ saying? What's GJ saying today? Let's have a look at GJ. All our JPY pairs are really bullish. Looks like we're aiming for that age of higher, which for UJ is really nice because we do have this imbalance. So maybe, or hopefully, price can come a bit deeper into this imbalance. If it comes to 50%, there'll be room for profit there. It's just, will it be a 2-to-1 at least? Doesn't look like it will it? Near enough. So I mean, you'd have to go off the bottom, which makes it even less likely to get tapped in, but. Yeah, it does look like a decent enough trade, boys. That does look decent enough. As I said, we can tell the UJ or JPY pairs in general want to go up. We can see really been moving. Having that accumulation, we can see sell, retracement, sell, retracement again. So I'm seeing not really much intention to go down because we just keep on rejecting the opportunity. So yeah, I do think that this one will go up. Hopefully we can tap back in, although it might be a bit of a long shot. EG analysis. Yeah, let me know what we're looking at on EG. Let's see if we can actually get some sells on EG. EG, I don't really like to do high time frame analysis that much because it really doesn't respect anything, to be honest with you, boys. EG doesn't really respect anywhere. Like, if you actually just looked at this and tell me what is being respected by what, there's nothing really here. This is the monthly time frame. There's nothing really being respected or disrespected. Versus EU, this is the EU on the monthly. We can really see what's going on, right? We can see. We tapped into this order block and caused a bit of inducement. So, like, do you know what I mean? We can go back and start to actually, like, plot things on and see what's going on. So we've got order block there for inducement, which also acts, yeah, as I said, as inducement. Price then rallied back up, tapped into our bearish order block, which was the correct order block, and then had that sell-off, and then took, obviously, that liquidity that was waiting. And then price came back up a bit. We had a period of accumulation here. Then price came down, took that liquidity, took that liquidity, filled our our internal imbalance, and then took our external high. Right, this actually should be this color. So you can see, right, look at all the things that we can actually dictate on EU on the monthly, right? Look at all of that we can pretty much just see what had happened over the last month. But if we go on to EG, do you know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to say about it. So you got to trade it very, very differently. And more off premium and discounts, as I was saying. Yeah, it doesn't really help. Last month's candle literally just accumulated within the prior months. So within July. So not really that helpful, but you can see we're getting lows being broken. I do want us to continue up into this internal liquidity to then move down to this external. But as I said, you don't want to analyze too much because there's not really much you can actually gauge from it. Even here, so right now we're filling this imbalance. I'd normally on most pair or on an EU or GU, I potentially want us to come a bit lower to fill it properly and then move higher. But on EG, again, I'm just not convinced. As I always say, boys, like EU and GU is like 1080p and EG is like 240p, right? So with EU, it's going to come down to the exact point to fill the fair value gap to the exact point and then move up. Whereas EG, it's more just going to come down and just tap into it and then move off, right? Tap into a decent enough 50% and come off. So it really is a different pair, boys, in total. Let me make this a bit lighter so we can see what's going on. But yeah, with EG, I'd only be looking to buy really. I know Stu likes to go for them buys. Let's actually see if we had any. Yeah, everyone who's DM me, boys, I'm gonna get right back to you. Have we had? Yeah, we got a new Signal, Signal member. Where is he? Let's go Signal content, live trial signals. Yes, we got a new Signal member, boys. Travis did send me. He did have a trade, boys. Travis did have a trade. He had this one. But he didn't send it in, and he messaged me. He was like, "Oh, bro, like I'll be honest, I need your advice. I feel like I'm a bit scared to do it." Obviously, no one can be certified like me who can just send trades in and go live and do nothing. Do you know what I mean? There's certain people. You got certain people. Me, I can think of Mace. I can think of Stu. I can think of. Do you know what I mean? We can just come on live, send our trades, no pressure. What pressure? That is us three. But obviously, everyone else, all the mere mortals, they do find it a little bit hard. So yeah, he was struggling with the psychology. So if you're in the signals, boys, then we've got a new chat called Trial Signals, which is members that we're trialing out for signals. They're going to be sending it in for a month. At the end of the month, you lot vote to see if they stay or if they go. So yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. All right, let me read these comments again. Cool. He does love a G, often calls it the most serious pair. Most unserious pair. Bro, send that EU long to the signals, WTF. Oh, no, I didn't, I wasn't actually in that. I don't know if anyone, I don't know if you come from the Instagram or something, but yeah. Did that even get uploaded? Because that should have people joining. Tom has been baited. Yeah. 35k a month apparently for 7 years. Yeah, it's crazy. No trades then, bro. Not really, bro. What about EU? Yeah, EU's decent. EU's reacted off of this 5 minute. Has it come into this 5 minute yet? This is our main inversion. But again, remember what I say about inversions. I want them to be 3 candles and the middle one to be distribution. So for me, we got 1, 2, 3. And this candle is looking like the correct candle. I've got 1, 2, 3. Now I know that some people might say this one's a distribution. I would disagree. Just because it's the biggest one doesn't mean it's the distribution candle. You can see this candle here is the one that actually took out the highs. And if you look to the bottom of it and to the top of it, we've got full big actual candles. Whereas this one, it's not really a true fair value gap because this isn't an actual move up. Remember, we want 1, 2, 3 moves up. This one isn't a move up, it's just a normal candle. So we've got 1 move up, 2 move up, 3 move up. So this is probably the valid fair value gap. So we are tapping. We have tapped and started to run down off that. So I mean, yeah, you could be getting in, to be honest. Again, all these shorts, man, I'd be very, very careful with. You can probably go on the lower time frame as well. Just to be fair, there's not really much to be said on the lower time frame. We've rejected quite heavily. So I mean, yeah, who's getting in on EU, who's not? If you wanted to get in on a re-entry, it's not been done yet. I'm not going to draw it out fully because it's going to make my chart so messy with all these fair value gaps on there. But yeah, this is obviously the 15 minute, and we got this fair value gap here, which price could come back into. Come up, tap back in. Stop loss on the higher, 3 pips. Yeah, that'll be your EU. But obviously, as I said, boys, this is a very, very risky position. So you wouldn't want to enter this on like 1% on a 200k account. It's just stupid. Alright. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Let me go to the morning, Lou. How's it going? I'm all good, Chaz. Thoughts on EU longs? I personally wouldn't be looking at longs right now until we tap into a bit of a better area. I know this 15 minutes like decent, but for me personally, man, I want this 15 minute for longs. If you did want to get in longs, I want this. Let's make sure the, where's the DTO? Well, okay, to be fair, I got this off the screen because there's no need with it. We're already on YouTube. But I'm going to turn it back on just for the DTO. Sorry, if I just delete, I must have deleted it. I must have accidentally deleted it. Sick. How long ago did I delete it? Must have been ages ago, bruv. Holy fuck, how long ago did I delete it? Alright, well it ain't coming back because that is far too far to draw back on. Morning Lou, risky trading today. Yeah, it is risky trading today, man. Hit break even on the EU and EG today, choppy markets. Yeah, to be fair, stop loss at break even is not the worst idea in the world right now. Just yo, my chart's fucking having an aneurysm trying to do all this. Okay, sick. Everything's been deleted off again, mate. What is everything just trying to piss me off today? Like, what do you mean? I can't. Everything's trying to piss me off today, chat. Literally everything. Literally everything, bruv. Has it deleted my EG as well? I wouldn't be surprised if it's fucking deleted my EG either. 3 pip stop, as we said. TP down there. Don't know, man. EG, if you wanted to potentially look for... Oh, that's why it was on 1. That's fucking why it looked so stupid. EG, yeah. So EG, we've got this to invert. Bear in mind, this is a daily, so we could come below the daily. It's a daily imbalance right here. So you're going to draw it on like this because it looks so much cleaner. So you can see we did tap the 50%, but we could want to come lower. Bear in mind, we got the internal and then we got the external being this high here. So 2 things are either happening. We're either right now going from internal to external, or we're seeking out the full internal and then we're going to external. So it's up to you to dictate what we're doing. Beauty of it is we can wait for this inversion to see what's going on. I'm not trading today, fair play. New screen protector came, Christmas came early. Lovely, Riley. Lovely. Wonder you did any work around here. Lou, Mays, and funnily enough, Michael. Wait, what? Who runs the Lou and Mays IG? Oh. Oh, Stu. Michael, bro, what type of question was that? What type of question was that, Kurt? Someone said don't hit, please. Okay, you're a bit of a hater. The pose looks go good trust. Came back and Lou was looking down, thought he was doing blackface, and I realised it was in his hat. Yeah, don't worry. Probs won't take any trades. Fair play. Yeah, I get you. Thought you loved EG. No, I like it, but I don't love it. I always say it's really unserious. Morning Lou, yeah, Monday's always risky. Thoughts and lungs. I'd break even on EU. Yeah, it's choppy. If you do go break even, I can see it today. I mean, I still wouldn't recommend it, but it's more of a psychology thing rather than actually losing the trade. Lou, have you thought of an Alpha Prime where you're paid a salary? What's that, bro? What's Alpha Prime? What's that, MH? Salary sounds awful like a job. Or should I say J star B? Are you in? Yeah, Stu doesn't do any of the social medias, bro. He just does his own social media. Are you in? Are you in on GU? Nah, bro. Can you check UJ? Yeah, nice. UJ, we just want it to return. We want it to return to this fair value gap here. Tap it a bit deeper, at least 50%. The problem with the 50% is the RR is not really good enough. It's less than 2 to 1, which for me is not good. And you'd have to up the stop loss to here, which could be a better idea. But then again, you're playing a game at that point. You're risking. And with this, we know if we come below this, we're wrong. With this, we could come below, so price could come into this order block and then run, and you could be absolutely correct in your bias but still get stopped out, which is really not something we want, because these are the worst, because this will actually ruin your like RR and stuff, because this should have been a dub if you were sensible, but you took the risk, and now it's a -1 when it should have been like a +2 if you would have just had a sensible stop loss. So yeah, these are the difficult ones. UJ, I can sort of, having a higher stop loss isn't as bad as a UGU, because the range is, I'm assuming, what, 50 pips? Yeah. So the range you can see is 54 pips, whereas EU, we can see the range is a mere 27, 28 pips. So, GU re-entry on the 5 min. Let's see. Re-entry on the 5 min. To be fair, bro, with a re-entry on the 5 min, I'll just have it on that same fair value gap. I wouldn't bother using this one, to be quite honest. I mean, you can. It's really, it's not far at all. I imagine it's like about a pip away from the other one. So you can use that if you want, but it's pretty much a live execute. Yeah, it's 2 pips away. So yeah, I mean, you can enter that if you want, up to you. I would just probably wait for this, because in my opinion, we'll tap. When we wick like this, we normally do retap it. When we cover the whole thing with a wick, we will normally retap it. It's bank holiday, America. Yeah, bro. Always important, boys. You go on Forex Factory and check that. Remember, with my settings, I get rid of orange, get rid of yellow, keep the red because this is your important news. Keep the grey because this is bank holiday news. Then only tick the pairs you care about. Why do I want to care? Why do I want to know about JPY news to get in my head and confuse me? I don't want to know. Euro, pound, US dollar, red news, and bank holidays this week. Apply a filter, and we get a nice overview, so we can see a pretty news heavy week. Monday, well, not Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we all have news for the dollar. Euro and the pound is very, very clean though. We've got no news. When is the biggest news? Okay, obviously biggest news is obviously on Friday. We've got NFP, first Friday of every week. Oh, first Friday of every week. Wow, first Friday of every month. No, not your trade. In mine, I left it out. Fair play. Wonder if you did any work around here. Are you in on G? Oh wait, seen that. Yeah, boys, let me know in the comments. It's a data tsunami this week. Yeah, trust me. Lots of data this week coming out. Just got in the GU shorts. Fair play, VGOT. Yeah, anyone who's got in, boys, send your Send your executions. If you can, send your fucking hell. Send your executions into send your executions into chart check here. Fucking hell, I haven't read it on my laptop in a while. Just seems. Yeah, send your executions into chart check, boys, so I can see your entry, stop loss, TP. I'll draw them on my chart. Just put some stars there. So just reply to that, boys, so I'll get a ping up on my phone as well. Oh, I might not, but it'll ping up. Yeah, any comments, boys, let me know. Any other pairs you're looking at, let me know, boys. Currently can't see any other pairs you man are talking about, so it's your time. If you're in a trade, let me know, and I'll look at it right now. Any JPY pairs, gold potentially, EG. Let me know. Is anyone actually in trades right now? Let me know. Let me know, boys. EG 4-hour CRT in line with the 1-hour inversion. I really don't like the 1-hour time frame, boys. I'll be honest. I really don't. CRT. Let's quickly see something here. Right, so these two hit the exact same point. So this to be fair though, this age low did take the prior day, or not the prior day, but the prior session you could call it. I mean, obviously that's the New York, and then that's all the close and the open. So we did get nice liquidity there. If I'm honest, boys, I would rather be long in this, to be fair. With EG, it's always good to just continue. Continuations are going to be way easier for EG, in my opinion. In terms of the 4-hour CRT, yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to have it on this candle here because we've got half hour left. I just don't think we're going to have it. But on this here, I agree. We probably are going to have it. We may have that and then that. But again, this hasn't been confirmed yet. This hasn't landed yet, and we do have internal to external. So that is the first and foremost move. We've got to assume that's going to happen until this happens. When this happens, we can assume it sells. But right now, we have to assume we're bullish. But I do get what you're saying. It does look very much like we're going to close below. Let's see how many pips it is, though, because it's actually not that close. Yes, it's only 3 pips, boys. So I know, again, this is pretty much the Asia high and low, but we've got the 4-hour, which is nice. So, yeah, we'll see. We may have them sells. To me, it looks like we've grabbed it, and then we're just breaking higher, filling the imbalance to then go higher. Again, this is the grab. This is the true break. So we're going to move like that. That's what I think on EG personally. So I'll be very careful on shorts. Once 10 a.m. comes through and this closes above, different story, right? Because it's confirmed to us. But right now, it only looks confirmed because we're only like a pip off of it not. So even right now, we're 1.1 pips, which is a tiny amount. So be careful with these preemptive CRTs, boys. Be very careful with them. This bitch about to tap him. And you don't understand the shame of being an honest man. Let me just send these into the signal group, boys, just so they know. Who is this? Hey. Okay. Thought you was inviting me to Dubai. I just realised you're inviting me to Dubai to get what appears to be molested. To be fair, it's a nice view to get molested to. There's a lot worse views to get molested to. I'm still going to moat it. Dub Bill. Oh yeah, that was what I was going to do. Let me quickly send these into the signals. This is only the live signals, boys. Fucking hell. Hang on, what was that? Let me just send this one in as well. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? If you're wondering why there's so many random transgenders, it is through True or Dude. Where was that one I saw of Stu just now, though? Yeah, yeah. This one's always saved, and I don't know why it ever got saved on my laptop. I'm assuming May saved it at one point. Pretty decent analogy, I feel like that was. Euro USD shorts didn't send these in as official signals as it's bank holiday Monday in US and we have the whole week to cook up, so I didn't want to risk blowing our load too early and missing the second date. That's pretty much our thoughts on this. BOA Latin. Wait, what? What does that mean? Are you AI? Axel Green 72 and you spoke in code. Feel like you could be AI. DJ taking Asia high. Ooh, that rejection though. Let's have a look at the yen basket. Yeah. Yen basket. Bro, why do the yen basket candles look so much like the this one? Or not even like that. It looks like the Renko one or whatever it's called. Yeah, it looks like this one. It looks like low key though. This is actually pretty good. Like I actually rate the Renko. I mean, I don't know who's actually ever going to use that though. Hollow candles as well. Who actually uses that? Anyway, yeah, the yen basket's heading down. Everything we know really about the yen basket tells us we should head down. We've got this weekly, obviously weekly imbalance. I'll zoom out a bit so you can see it. We've got this weekly imbalance here. Again, higher time frame is going to be your key, boys. Weekly imbalance there. Filled that, so we should rally down into that low. We've got CRT as well. Not only weekly CRT at this high, we've also got weekly CRT at this high. So we've got this low to sweep in correlation with that high, and we've got this low to sweep, or this low to sweep in correlation with that high. So we've got a lot of downside targets. So really, I'm only going to be looking at sells primarily. Then looking at the daily as well, you can see we've got these accumulation candles, and we're just moving down, boys. Look at the open heavy close. Open moved up only 4 points, and we've moved down 24 points. So a very, very bearish open. Really, you'd be looking to continue that down, despite what the 15-minute candle may be showing you. Let's go on the monthly close, because we may actually have something nice. We don't actually have anything that nice, to be fair. We actually probably have CRT at this low to the upside. Yeah, we do. We do have CRT to the upside, but again, not really a candle I like, because what do we like to see, boys, with these CRT? Remember, we want to open, low, high, close. Remember, every candle can either be open, high, low, close, or open, low, high, close. Now, this one, you can see it was an open, low, high, close, but it's not really what we'd want. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to have to draw this out a bit better. But say we've got our CRT candle like this. Actually, this is our CRT candle we're looking to get manipulated. We want the candle to go open, low, high, close. Right, so we want the majority of it to be the grab, right? We want short sell-off down, liquidity grab, and then the big move up, and then sell. This one you can see, where the top wick's so big, you can see it was open, low, like a tiny bit low, high, close. So this one's not as clean because it doesn't look like the main move was actually the grab. It looks like the main move was this initial move and then the retracement. It's because the retracement's so heavy. Like the retracement's like 50% of the candle. So it closed it closed here. So the top wick's massive and it's already pretty much taken everything. The only thing it hasn't taken is this. So do you know what I mean? It's not like it's about to reverse the whole range. If you had this, fair play, because then it can reverse the whole range. with this, it's not got the whole range for reverse. It's literally just got this tiny little bit, which is probably like a quarter of the candle. So yeah, with that monthly CRT, I would be careful. And again, mainly just be bearish, if I'm honest. Even if you look at the CRT, boys, on the 4 hour, we've got this high swept. Always nice. You want to look on these 4 hours for these candles to be swept. And there you can see. Again, we had actually CRT of this low as well. If we look at how we're actually opened on the 4 hour. So we had this CRT. Price rallied all the way up to the candle high. Completed it. So that's done now. So now it's the next phase, which is the sell-off. Obviously took that high. We've now got this candle low to tap into. So this should be our target. This should be our target. We can see nice manipulation has already occurred. Show you, show you, show you. Yeah, who's getting in on this EU? Who's getting in on this EPO? Let me know, chat. Let me know who's in on this. I was actually having a really good time analysing GJ till you lot hustled me. Anyway, let's actually go finish GJ real quick. So again, you can see the open. We opened, swept this low. Oh, fuck me. So we opened, if we look, that was actually the AG session. So the AG session opened, swept this low. So swept the 4 hour low, then instantly rallied up and swept the high. Right, so we swept that 4 hour high. After this candle opened, had a false move down, got rid of everyone. So this would have got rid of the early sellers. This here, so there would have been early sellers here. This got rid of them. And then we got that true move down. And I really just think we're going to continue back down. So now you look at it, in your eyes, is there anything price should come back up for? Not really, right? We've taken 4 hour high, taken 4 hour high. There's nothing to sweep other than this. And fuck me, what is it going to be, like staircases? Do you know what I mean? And obviously that is our Asia high as well. So there's not really much reason to come down. What I would, or come back up rather, what I would rather is this to be filled. So I move up potentially just to fill this and then move down. So for EU, GU, that wouldn't look like a full reversal, but it would look like a potential retracement down to then go higher. Same with our UJ, retracement down. To be fair, UJ fits really nice because this could still tap in. Retracement down, fill this, move further. That would be nice. Obviously, UJ's having a bit of a trouble because we know how weak the DXY is currently. Yeah, as I said, these two very risky, so I'm not in either of these two, but you can if you want. You sang Zero Experiment Latin song. Oh, sick. What song was it? How did it go? Oh, oh yeah. And you don't seem to understand. I thought that was a Dido song. A shame you'll be. That's one of them songs that's been covered so many times. You've got no idea who actually it is, or you do, but it just gets lost. Show you see gold. What are you looking at on gold, bro? Do you class a high probability? What do you class as a high probability CRT? Just basically when it's everything I talk about. If you're in the mentorship, you should know. But like this one, for example, this one is a lovely one. That's everything you want. Everything you want in the CRT. You've got, for a start, it fits into the range. So you've got a range, and the fact that it's done this, it tells you that it like this just looks like the start of a retracement in the range to this fair value gap. Like, what are the chances? Is it more likely that this is the end of the range and then we're going to start coming down to retrace, or that this is just a random 4 hour candle and then the next one's going to be bullish? It does look like this is the top of the range. We have got something for it to come down to. We've got imbalance there for it to actually complete at the bottom, which is why it's relevant. So at the bottom, once we complete the CRT, we will have filled the imbalance and then can go higher. Second thing, the candle's very big. This is a very big candle, and the candle that manipulated it is about half the size, which is perfect. Remember, you always want this one to be a lot smaller than this one. You can see this one again, it was an open. So where's the open? The open is here. Closes here, high, low. So this one was an open, high, low, close, right? So this one was pretty perfect, right? You can see the top wick's higher than the bottom wick, which shows it spent more time manipulating than it did actually run into profit. So there's still room to enter. And yeah, that's your banging CRT. And then It's obviously just a matter of trading it down into the low. We did actually trade this one as well if you've been in all these streams, but you can see completed there. Then we did actually see the longs at the low, which was really nice. As I said, right, for this one to do well, we need the DXY to get stronger, and it just doesn't really look that strong at all, does it? The only chance we have at this one running is if we want to retap into this order block again and then move off. So that'll be the only thing. That'll be the only thing. Who just offered the builder a coffee, bruv? Yeah, we'll have one, please, mate. Thank you. So we did tap into that inversion pretty nicely. So we may just want to retap onto it and run. We'll see. It's got potential, but it's very much a reversal. Very much a reversal. Remember I say you want to have CRT, 4 hour and DXY, or higher time frame DXY and CRT in your favour. This doesn't really have any, to be honest, which is why it's very risky for me, and it's a bank holiday. So yeah, I'll be very, very careful with this one. Chat, as I said, I'm not getting in. This has been sent in, so you can do with it what you'd like. But yeah, let's leave it at that. Bruv, shorts aren't a very good play right now. It's Monday. Fair play, bro. I do sort of agree, but this is the best entry we can really plot on. Again, all we're doing here, boys, is we're trading the London session. We're showing you the best way to trade the London session, the best way to approach it. So, no, because DXY already took them. Wait, on GU, we're not concerned about the equal highs if we have 3544. There's definitely a lot of stuff we're concerned about. 3544. Okay, so this is miles back. Yeah, so boys, this is another real lesson for you, man. Don't, like... This is a lesson for you, man. The lion does not consider himself with equal highs. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, that is true. I wouldn't really care about the fact they're equal highs. It was more just the external to this high. I don't know. I thought I did actually draw this on. I don't know where it went. But yeah, essentially, in terms of our internal, external on GU, we've got on the daily time frame, we've got our internal order block and our external high. And then we have a very similar thing on the 4 hour, which this guy just pointed out. I did think it was already on my chart, but apparently not. With the imbalance being filled and then this external high. Again, wouldn't really care too much about them being equal. More just the fact they're external highs. So yeah, again, we've got our we've got 4 hour target, daily target, and of course our monthly target. Now the monthly CRT is closed. So we've got a lot of upside targets on GU. Again, this is the beauty of the London session though. If you're trading New York session and you're getting in shorts, even though that's your bias, you're cooked. But the London session will typically manipulate anyway, so we could move down. Could move down further down past this into this imbalance to fill it and then get that next real defined leg. We will see. We will see what happens, boys. It'd be nice to see you can run for about 1 million RR, wouldn't it? Yeah, EG, as we said, looks like it's filling this to potentially move up. Let me get rid of these 4 hours just for a quick second. Remember, we've got 3 minutes left to this close. Or no, actually, we've got loads of time left. Yeah, if it closes above this, then the CRT won't be confirmed. So I'm going to just leave this line on, just so we know. Just so we know, chat. That was so close. I nearly spilt coffee down. It's fresh. It's not even fresh, but it's white. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. We've got 150 man in here. Let's get 170 back. Let's get 170 back in here. Everyone drop a like, drop a comment. What is going on with GU, bro? Yeah, I think we've already gone through that. What puff you smoking? What have I been bunning recently? Mate, the Cali guy's on holiday, I'll be honest. Yeah, the Cali guy's on holiday, chat. So, I ain't really been getting much. Like tyre puff and all that. UK's. Like, the Cali guy's insane. My Cali guy's insane. I'm going to talk about it too much on live because fuck me, but... You know, them people that just move so much weight, they just forget about small bits. So if you grab like a 3-5, they'll just forget about it. You know, them ones. Especially when it's Cali, bro. Saving dough. I think CRT gets completed on EU before Asia lows. Let's see the CRT on Asia. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I do think we're going higher. This is what I'm saying. But we're marking out shorts for the people in the chat. Can't lie, I took it. Yeah, as I said, there's many red flags about this one. Many red flags. You can see here. So it's just about to get bummed. Yeah. As I said, many red flags. So if you got in this one, I'm glad you can't really complain because you knew the risks and you still got in, which is fair enough. But yeah, that one cooked. See what GU's saying. GU's going to be cooked very shortly after as well. Basically seeing what we wanted to see though, chat. I'll be real. We wanted it to move higher according to our bias. That's what's happening. I don't think too many of you jumped in, and I'm seeing a few men saying they jumped in, but Stardog is killing the man dem. Trust me. To be fair, I ain't had a bit of Stardog in ages. What's UJ saying? UJ was the one that, yeah, UJ's now actually the only one that could actually give us an entry. Pretty much. EG still bullish, so hopefully the G shorts play out. Yeah, true. That's true. That doesn't mean it's going to be the next draw. We can still run it. That will be good. That's why I haven't executed yet. Fair play, Raheem. You should sit. You should wait and you should wait. You should wait, in my opinion. Oh, you should wait for now, in my opinion, and see what happens better if you take a look into the sell side letting and taking it right now. Fair play. I think CRT gets completed. Brav shorts aren't a very good play. Yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. Exactly what we said to the Signal members as well, boys. Exactly what we said to the Signal members. We said it's a Monday. There's no point blowing our load on an average trade today. Or not even an average, on a sort of below average trade today. There's no need to do it. We've got the whole rest of the week. That's how I phrased it. We don't want to blow our load on the first date and risk the second, third, fourth, fifth. Do you know what I mean? Gold, silver has been nice for longs in the last few weeks. Fair play. Bro, can you tell what's the pair you're most confident in by now? Right now, the pair I'm most confident in is UJ. Because UJ is the only one really that's got the higher time frame on its side. If we look at DXY, as we said, I haven't actually reanalyzed it. Shit, I should really go over that. But pretty much, we know it's bearish, right? We know DXY is bearish, EU and GU is overall bullish. So getting in shorts now is going against what we know, basically. It's fading what we already know. Do you know what I mean? Versus EG as well. EG is one of them where EG could be decent, but even this one, I think we're going to go long on EG. I think we're going to move to this external high rather than invert this. So again, more just higher time frames telling us bullish. GJ obviously been completed at the high. EJ been completed at the high. We can see the only one that hasn't, we have yet to complete this high. Yet to complete this high on UJ. So we got it to tap into. We swept the Asia low. Just got BBC breaking news. Do you reckon Trump's died or something? Starmer shakes up number 10 with new senior minister and key advisors. Do you reckon they'll be good this time? More than 600 killed in Taliban in Afghanistan earthquake. They're just idiots, the Taliban, aren't they? They're just absolute idiots. Oh yeah, let's destroy everything good that this country's ever done. That's gonna go great. So stupid. It is so stupid. Like, I get it, you want to have Sharia law, but fuck me, it doesn't mean you've got to destroy everything good. Have you seen fucking Dubai or Saudi Arabia? Like, You can still have a good country and have Sharia law. Like, it doesn't. You haven't got to destroy everything nice, Taliban. Like, chill out. You can have nice things. It's not haram to enjoy yourself. But yeah, what was I saying about UJ? So yeah, UJ actually looks decently bullish. We've got the low taken. Look at the yen basket as well. It's really the exact same thing we're wanting. So I'll one more time do the yen baskets. We've done it a lot of times, but we've got our high and low, high, low. Our external liquidity being our low. Obviously, we're in a bearish trend, so we want our external low to be targeted. We've then filled our internal imbalance, so our internal liquidity. See, we filled that imbalance, that gap there. Filled that, and then starting to move down. So we want that move to be completed down at that CRT low, that external low. So that's the move we're looking for. We're looking for it to move about 150 points to the low. Also got CRT within that as well. So we've got this CRT high swept, should trade down into this CRT low. Also got this CRT high swept, should trade down into this CRT low. So we've got a lot of confluences to go lower really with the yen basket. Can't really see it going higher. Even with the daily, if we look at the daily, how we've started, you can see the daily's open very, very bearishly for the first 12 hours of the candle. There's obviously our CRT high and CRT high. So yeah, again, we've got clear downside targets, a bearish open. If we go on the 4 hour as well, you can see, let me actually get rid of some of these old. This is actually exactly the same near enough as what happened, but yeah, if we go on the 4 hour, we can see so how the day started. We had this 4 hour candle here, price took the low, then rallied up and took the high, therefore basically freeing us from the liquidity of this candle. After we took the high, the next candle opened, we then took the high of this candle and then started to move down. So we should really rally down into this candle. If we go down into the 15-minute, we can see it a little bit more clearly. Let's get rid of the indicator real quick. So you can see market opened about here, 12 o'clock, took the low. Right, this is the low you can see. So this is the CRT high, 4 hour high, 4 hour low. We took the low and then rallied straight up to the high. So that's the first move of the day completed over the Asia session. It was that move there. Took the liquidity, rallied to the high. That's been completed. Second move of the day was now, so that's number one. Second move of the day was this move down. Fake move down to then manipulate and then move down again. So this is move number two. So we've had the first move, which was a manipulation of this low to there, and the second one, which was a manipulation of this 4 hour candle down to there. So now that was move number two. So now we're looking at move number three, which is going to be on the 4 hour, an open, high, low, close. That's basically what we want. Want the next 4 hour candle to open, buy to push us up into this imbalance, low to complete the move. This is the leg we'll be trading, and then obviously a close at the end. So that's what we want. And you can see on UJ, basically want the opposite. So we want an open, low, high, close is essentially what we want. So that's why I'd say it's the most probable. You can wait as well because it's a pretty big 15-minute fair value gap. So you can probably get a lot better ROI. It's a 10 pip gap. So you can probably wait till it taps and then look for an inversion or even aim for down here. I'd probably just wait. I'd wait until we start getting a bit of movement. Should do it once we fill this. But yeah, we want the yen basket to sort of at least come up and fill this. How big was the alright, so the Asia session for the yen basket was 34, and we need to move at least 9. So 34 and 9. UJ is what's 34 divided by 9? Hold up. Wait a minute. Right, so then that range is 54. So 3.7, 54 divided by 3.7 is 14.5. So realistically, the equivalent is we retrace another 15 pips, which is essentially this order block here. So it may even be like, if we are going to get that correlation, it may even be a good shout to do this, to be fair. Just basing it on like the equivalent. The only thing that would change is if, obviously, the dollar starts moving crazy. If the dollar starts moving really weak, and they're both really weak, it means that this will just sort of stagnate here. And we know that they are both weak. The dollar and JPY are both pretty weak. So we could stall here, or we could just, as we said, react off that. I think the easiest way to go is with your inversions. So we've got our 1 minute, we've got our 1 minute range, we've got our 1 minute high, we've got our 1 minute low, and we've got our 1 minute fair value gap. So again, we can just wait on the 1 minute, see what price does. But yeah, UJ is definitely the only one I'd actually like seriously consider to trade. It's still annoying that it's a dollar pair and we are in a bank holiday, but yeah, we'll see about that. $120 man in there. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. We've got 40 likes in here. If you're new in the stream today, boys, let me know. If it's your first day in the stream, let me know. Anybody else take EU longs? Taliban aren't as bad as they're portrayed in the media. Yeah, I find it hard to believe Oman. I mean, I know people are portrayed badly in the media, but the Taliban literally are bad, mate. Stupid even thing you've said, Oman, there, I'll be real. There's a daily order block on GU. Why is this not being respected? Where is the daily order block? Yeah, so I wouldn't really say daily order block, bro. If you're seeing daily order block on here, you're not really analysing the chart correctly, which is fine. Okay, that was the weekly. It's probably why. So you mean this order block here? Yeah, you got to think, why would this order block get respected? Like, what is it? We got to think internal, external. So what actually dictates if order blocks are respected or not is internal and external liquidity. People say, oh, it's whether they've got a big body or whether they've done this, done that. It's got nothing really to do with that. This could be the best order block in the world. But if it's not got an objective, then why is price going to move off it? All right, so internal, external is the objective, right? So the reason why we think it's going to move up to this high and disrespect this order block is because of internal, external. All internal, external is we've got a high and a low, external, and then our internal is like a fair value gap or an order block. And that's all price is doing, is we're going to be moving from our external to our internal. Once we're in our internal, we move to our external, and then we basically repeat the process again. So then we've got a high, we've got a low, and we've got our internal. And this is essentially how trends form. And this is what is going to dictate if an order block reacts or not. And then, so after we do that, so we've most recently taken our external. So we've gone from internal to external, and then we're going to go back down to internal, and then back up to external. That's essentially how a trend forms, right? So what we're seeing right now on EU and GU is our internal and external. So our external low is this low there. Quite big for the daily, I must admit. It's a very big range for the daily. But this is the high, this is the low. So we've got our external low and our external high, and then our internal being this daily imbalance, right? So you can see, now we've drawn this on, we've got our external, internal. Well, obviously, just came into our internal, so we should buy up to our external high. So you want so an order block within that. If you had an order block in the lower time frame within that, that would be a good one because it's got something to do. It's got an objective to fill. It's filling internal, going to external. Compare that to this one here. What is this one actually offering? Where does it fit into the bias? Where does it fit into the market wants to go? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, chat? It's not really pushing us towards anything. Unless you see it as, the only way I'd say yeah is if you're seeing it as the high and low right there. So unless you see it as high, low, internal, to then sell off to the external low. Unless that's how you see it. If that's how you see the market, fair play. If you see the current range as that, rather than this, fair play. I would personally see this is the range, this is the retracement, this is the start of the new range. That's how I'd see it. But again, we're all different. We all see the market in a different way, so fair enough. Yeah, that's broken a high now. So that GU is probably going to stop. We did well to avoid these. We've been doing really well, boys, to avoid these shit ones. Even this one as well. We did very well to. A lot of people would have got jumped in on this because of that 4 hour. As we said, just wait for the 4 hour to close, which we have, and you can see it did exactly what we want. And then watch out for these imbalances, which you can see reacted off that to the upside. So really, boys, nothing really has gone against us this morning. Everything we wanted to see sort of happened. We're not in these trades. If you're watching wondering, bruv, why are you in these trades? We're not actually in these. We're just marking them out the Asia liquidity to see how we play. Our bias is bullish. And as I said, man, EG is really... UJ is the only one that's really looking tasty. You can see tapped into our imbalance and started to move down. So again, if we move up past this, close above it, tells us that we're disrespecting bearish order flow and we're going to be bullish. So that's what we're waiting for. UJ is definitely the one right now to look for. How many trades do you tend to take a week, bro? About 2, bro. 2 or 3. First few days in the mentorship, what should I watch first? I've started on the 2024 mentorship. Now, so what you should start with what is on our website, bro. Okay. You should start with the website content. So that is your first and foremost. Before you do the 2024, you need to do the website content. You need to do the core concepts. I can show you if you're wondering a bit basically where to go, how to start. Go over to full access, mentorship. Scroll up and you can see your roadmap. So you got core content. That's all on our website. Strategy. Elite level, live, funded, profitable trader. So that's how you want to go about it. Tap me in, please. What are you in, Harmony? Did it sweep Asia, though? Don't you dare run off. Oh, what, you looking for longs or something? For such sake, TP1 hit with no entry. Oh, fuming. Look at the DTO that lines up with your new entry level. Oh, really? As if it's reset it. Have I not got presets? Oh, bruv, for fuck's sake. Now I've got to change everything. That is annoying. Just get rid of everything. Right, all we really need on is the... That's all we really need. Yeah, the detail there. Yeah, to be fair, that is looking nice. Yeah, we've broken out that low now, boys. So it does look like we're not going to be reacting off 50%. We're actually going to be at least coming into the low. That's why we wait at these points. I mean, we had to wait anyway because the RR would have been less than 2 to 1, which is obviously below our minimum of 2 to 1. Hopefully, yeah, this basically what we're waiting for is the end basket, boys. We need it to come up a little bit more, fill this imbalance. So it's just where that leaves UJ. To be fair, DTO does look like a nice entry. We need the dollar to actually have a little bit of strength, though. Like, we do. Because right now, the only thing that's, like, the dollar is just... Again, mate, Trump. What are you doing, lad? I know it's obviously not directly his fault, but... It's not been good, is it? It's not been good, chat. It's not been good from the Don, is it? It's really not. Look where we started with the Don, boys. Look where we started with the Don. So to this day, the dollar has lost over 10% of its value since Trump came in charge. Over 10% of its value. That is significant. It's very, very significant. It's very significant. It's been nice for us. This is why everyone's talking about, oh, bruv, Trump's been so hard to trade. If you find this hard to trade, you're an idiot. I'm not going to lie. It's just bearish. It's like, these are the people that don't know how to trade, bro. It's because you see them on Instagram and that, oh, it's so hard to trade. It's because they don't know what they're doing, boys. They'll go to find a range and they'll think, oh, yeah, the range is from here to here. So they're trading off stuff that don't even matter, which is why they find it so hard. Not rocket science, boys. Like, your blind bias, and you lot have probably noticed this from our streams, my blind bias on EU and GU has just been bullish. Even if it may be a little bit 50-50, our blind bias has just been bullish. because you can't fade the trend. Like, just, if you're a beginner in here, all I can say to you, this is actually a really, really good tip if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner in here, just take buys. Just take buys on EU and GU. This week, next week, to the end of the month, however long, to the end of the year, just take buys. Just take buys if you're a beginner. You find it way, way easier. I mean, look how much more likely you are to win if you got in buys. Look at the candles. Right, there's a clear trend right now. So if you find it hard to do your higher time frame buys, assume we're bullish, boys. You don't really want to fade this. Now, you can't really fade this blatant trend. So, yeah, it's just a lesson. If you're a beginner, if you're one of them, Trump, it's been so difficult. It's really not. Just assume the dollar's going to be weak and assume EU and GU is going to have buyers and then look for your entry. That's why again, can you not really see what we did today? It's the exact same thing. Exact same thing, really. Obviously, again, this one we avoided because of pretty much that exact reason. I think a few people might have got stopped out, but I doubt it. Doesn't Trump want a weaker dollar, though? Well, I don't think so. Well, to be fair, maybe, because they want to export more, but I don't think he really wants one. I was in EG longs and got stopped, had an SL below the FEG. Yeah, you never want to have your SL below the FEG for that exact reason, but bro, I always say, when we come into an FEG, we can come below it and still be valid, as long as we don't close below. So it's just playing Russian roulette. Having your stop loss here is playing Russian roulette. You could be right and still be wrong. I would always have it beneath that low there. But unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Yeah, we really need this dollar to get a bit of strength if we want anything for you, Jay. Alright, let's go back on the 1 min, see if anything's actually happened. To be fair, we've had the inversion on the 1 min now. We have had that. We want to see if we get this one though. This is the more important one. Again, we have inverted this. Right, nice. We did close above. We did close above on UJ. This UJ's looking nice, boys. I'll be honest, it really is. Really is. We need the end basket to move down. We may not want to fill this imbalance. If we don't want to fill this imbalance and move down just purely, then UJ's sweet. But yeah, this is the issue that we're in. Or not the issue, but this is the crossroads, I suppose, that we're in. One thing it does allow you to do is have a tighter stop loss, so it then actually does allow you to enter off here. Again, you've got all these inversions which you can look at till you're blue in the face, but the higher the time frame you go, the better. So we've got a 5 minute there. We've also got a 2 minute order block, which I personally think this order block's going to be the one. Again, this is probably caused by the dollar just being a tiny bit bullish all of a sudden. But yeah, boys, be looking for that. Stop loss on the low, up it to 6 pips. Always up it, no need to be greedy. Yeah, that'll be the move. Even this one though, chat, it's fucking a bit risky. It is a bit risky. Yeah. This one does look nice, people. Does look nice. GU looks good right now. Took liquidity and respecting 5 minute FVG for a short. Nah, again, I wouldn't really be looking for a short, man, on GU. Remember, for a short, we need the dollar to get significantly stronger. Does it look like it's really going to do that? Remember, don't be fooled. Look at what exactly the same thing happened at about 7:15, 7:30. We had one nice 15 minute, another nice 15 minute. Induced a fuckload of people just to sell down. Who saw Drewski's thing, bruv? Drewski's game show. I quite like it, but not gonna lie, bro. They need to get better people on, because why did some crackhead win it? Like, who's this? Honey, her name was. Let me show you. How have they let her win? Like, I'd be fuming if I went on that. She literally honey bands. This is it. Look at her, bruv. Like,
represent the fucking state of Texas. You already know what the fuck going on. Hey, I really got talent. I don't give a fuck about a hoe on the internet talking this shit. I'm really that bitch. I don't gotta fight no
Look, they're not they're not even fucking with it at all, and she won.
Popping my shit, bitch. Yeah, the fuck is you talking about? Hardest bitch on your motherfucking season, Juice. You know that. You know that.
Where you from?
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Not Dallas, Fort Worth.
She was very intimidating. She also looked like she's still.
And if he send me home, we gonna have to fight. No cap.
Oh my god.
What's up?
I didn't tell you that.
Let me out.
You ain't fighting no one, bruv. You'd literally get like.
I know the.
She should have got with M.R though. Imagine her and M.R. That would have been a couple, bruv. And we are Christians. The next bad baby. Oh, mate, that bad baby's actually quite good looking though. She's awful. Does this guy have kids, bro? Does this guy have kids? Like, seriously, does he have kids? I picked the right pair to short today by the looks of things. If I took EU, I'd be out right now, still holding fair play. Yeah, I definitely fucked up on shorting today, not going to lie. Yeah, bro, you man, all you man's comments has just come in, by the way. I'm not airing anyone, but bare people. Ryan, your comments just come in. Jim Bob, your comment. Anderson, yours has just come in. David, everyone's just come in. Only one I could see before was Bomber. Mood, yours has just come in. I picked the right pair to short today. Yeah, I definitely fucked up. Actually, let me text you, Mood, real quick. Let me text you, Mood, real quick. Pull the content. Mood, I've just dropped you a WhatsApp. Right, this one's in profit now. If you held, fair play. Let me quickly see. See you tomorrow, brother. Sweet Anderson, UJ, yeah, Jim Bob. We have been looking at for a while. They all want to long gold, to be honest. Wait, I don't think Trump knows what he wants. Yeah, I don't think that's very true. I don't think he actually understands economics to that degree. Which, I mean, not many people do. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to understand economics to an elite level. And he's not been an economist his whole fucking life. Or he's been in a... Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he actually really knows what he wants. And plus, if the dollar's strong, Trump's going to be like, oh, yeah. You'd see, look, the dollar's strong. We're USA back on top. Not like it was under Biden. And if the dollar's cheap, they're going to be, yeah, see, look, that's what I'm planning. We're going to be exporting more. So it's better for us. The dollar's cheap. Right. I just don't think it's a good idea. I mean, I'm not Donald Trump. He obviously knows more than me, but I just personally don't think it's a good idea what he's doing, making the dollar cheaper. If that's what you man are saying, if he's doing it intentionally, which sounds like a cop out, but yeah. See you tomorrow, Anderson. G looks good. Oh shit, no, I did read that. I picked the right pair to short today. Oh yeah, a cheaper dollar makes US goods and services more affordable for foreign buyers, which can boost export volumes, etc., and reduce trade deficit. Trump has been trying to achieve this for a while now. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So this is why it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Why are they trying to export more? Why? I don't get it. It's backwards. It's a old school thing for me. It's an old man going, yeah, we should be making all of our own stuff. It's not the way the world works. Why do you want America to be manufacturing cars and stuff? Do you know what I mean? Leave that to Germany to make cars. Leave it. Like, why do you want them to be doing low-level manufacturing jobs? Leave that to Asia. Do you know what I mean? You're never going to be able to outcompete Asia. No one's going to buy clothes made in America because it's made in America. Being made in America doesn't guarantee quality, and it doesn't make it cheap either. So, like, it's just a short-sighted thing. It might do well because of the insane tariffs, but, like, is that really good for the economy? Is it really good? Yeah, a little, by the way, boys, this is easy for you, man. If you want to remember about, this is the thing. If you want to know about currencies, how it affects the economy, look. So this is strong. Can you man see that? Yeah, strong pound. Imports. Cheap. Exports. Beer. Spiced. So yeah, if you want to remember that, basically when the pound's strong, it makes it nice and cheap to get stuff in, but it makes it expensive to get stuff out. Which is why countries like China, they obviously purposely make their currency really, really high. Obviously, like really high exchange rate. Because they basically want the opposite of this. They want a weak yen, which means that imports are expensive because they don't really have to import anything because they make it all themselves, and it makes exports cheap, which is what they want for them because they want to sell a lot to other economies. So you can pretty much use this for anything. But yeah, if you use that for the dollar, obviously strong dollar, imports cheap, exports dear. Which means, yeah, I mean, do they really, or sorry, rather. So if we change this to now, weak dollar, imports dear, exports cheap. Now this is the issue because as we said, right, Trump, you lot are saying, oh, but Trump's doing it on purpose. He's making the dollar weak on purpose. Yeah, but that makes imports more expensive. What do America do? Import everything, and it makes exports cheap, right? Which is great. Exports are cheap, but I don't export anything. Who buys anything from America? Like, I'm not even trying to take shots here, but what do you get from America? From Asia, you get like low-level stuff, manufacturing stuff. From England, you get like banking services, basically financial services. Places like Germany, you get cars. What does America export? Let's actually look. I mean, oil probably. Like, other than natural resources, what do they export? Minerals, yeah, as we said, minerals, yeah. All that's what I'm saying. So look, these are all natural things, right? So oil, petroleum, right? They're all natural forming things. So we can sort of take that out of the equation. But then look, and then other things such as soybeans, corn, and wheat. So they really want to sacrifice the dollar so they can export wheat, soybeans, and seeds. Bruv, like, why? Why would Trump want America's economy to be more heavily dependent on soybeans, corn, and wheat? Again, it just sounds like a Stalin-esque, like, old man thing. Yeah, we've got to make everything ourselves. We've got to make our own wheat. No, leave that to fucking countries that have been doing it for ages and ages and ages. Do you know what I'm saying? Leave it to countries who actually do. Look, like, let's go. Let's do some. Russia, right? Russia exports the most wheat. 31.1 million tons. Okay, now let's do this, right? What do you call someone that plow? A wheat plower, wheat worker, wheat farmer? Average rough month, sorry, for a Russian farm worker is 350 rubles, right? However much that works out to. Let's see. So the equivalent of 4 bags. So these men get paid 4 bags a year to do this, yeah? These lot get paid 40 grand a year. So 10 times. You got to pay an American wheat farmer 10 times what you've got to pay a Russian one. So how are they ever going to compete? And you think a weak dollar, oh, the weak dollar is going to make them competitive in a wheat market. No, they're fucking not. Have you seen their wages? We just saw it, proof in the pudding, boys. 10x. Their wages are 10x. You're never going to be able to produce wheat on the same scale as a Russia or I don't know what the other countries are, probably like Arab countries or something like that, or African countries. You're never going to be able to do it. Do you know what I mean? This GU is running really nicely, though. Really nicely. Let me read these comments. Not sure. Yeah, sweet mood, I will. I'll call you after, Mood, anyway, innit? Right, let me see what the comments are saying. Oh, fuck. Alright, let me see what the comments are saying. Definitely leaning off this one. I don't know why I've shorted today, but I have to believe in it now. Yeah, that's it, bro. And that's exactly it. As you said, we're in profit now. Before you was a bit shook. Do you know what I mean? So it just shows. Just hold it, boys. Just hold your trades. If it's stop losses, it's stop losses. Fuming, I manually closed you again. Yeah, man. You shouldn't have done that, bro. Obviously, I know it's annoying to hear in hindsight, but just leave your trades open. If it's gonna win, it's gonna win. If it's gonna lose, it's gonna lose. It is what it is, chat. If you're looking for a long on UJ and you think DXY bearish, what's gone on there? Well, this is the whole point. So the yen basket's even weaker. The yen basket's even weaker, and it's got a lot more area to fall. It's got a lot more area to trade into. You can see the yen basket has got about 140 points worth of selling to do on an extremely bearish pair, versus the DXY. I mean, the DXY sort of does as well, I'll be honest, but I mean, you can't even compare them because the points are so different, aren't they? But in terms of like the most recent leg, DXY is bearish, but not to the same degree, in my opinion. DXY is bearish, but still in a sort of point of being unconfirmed, right? We haven't significantly closed past these lows. We haven't got like a really nice CRT or anything like that on the monthly. But you can see on the yen basket, it's just very, very clear. The bias is very, very clear to the downside. Very clear for us. So mainly dependent on the yen basket, bro. We know that the yen basket is probably going to be pretty solidly bearish. Whereas DXY, it's going to probably be more of a case of choppiness again, as it has been. I mean, just look, we've been steadily moving down, but it took us about a month to pretty much move like a tiny little bit from here to here. So DXY is probably going to be choppy low, whereas the yen basket we're hoping is a bit more violent to the downside. Hence a UJ move. And obviously it's just the age of liquidity as well. So we're just trading the strategy at the end of the day. But yeah, get rid of the 0.5. That's basically our thinking on UJ. What's your win rate? About 50%, bro. My limit got rejected and fuming. Sell momentum is heavy. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. G inverted 5 min. Want to see him at the 50 minutes. Should be calm. Yeah, trust me. Am I taking it short? I'm not taking it short, bro. W stream, W trader. Appreciate that comedy guy. Big up, bro. Can EU shorts work? I wouldn't get into EU shorts, bro. Especially looking at EG right now. I think the euro is just going to gain strength. Continue gaining strength, to be honest, bro. I can see the next leg up potentially being long off of this order block as well. Next move potentially just a shift move up, so we could have another pop of bullishness for the euro. Just something we don't really want to contend with if we're selling. Someone else is fucking in my house, and they really shouldn't be. A little bit concerning, but it looked good. Told you, target London Open. Wait, well, I can't remember what you said, Bomber. You see these comments? Sorry, 2 secs, boys. I'm in shorts. Nice trap. Just watching mainly Miguel. When I first started, I'd done the same thing. Now I place the trade on my phone and just walk away. I don't look at it, literally wait till it hits TP or stop loss. That's what you got to do. And you're going to have to inevitably learn to do that eventually. So why not do it now? And it's actually a beautiful thing, boys, as well. Like at the start, it's going to piss you off. But at the end, it's going to make you so much happier, bro. Because you'll realise it, right? You'll get into the habit. And when you place the trade, whether it wins or losses, you'll be happy if you just don't edit it. If you let it hit stop loss and let it hit TP, you won't feel bad about that because you'll know, cool, I may have lost the trade. My psychology's got better though. So I'm actually improving. Even though I've lost, I'm improving. But if you move your stop loss at break even and close it early, whatever, you're going to lose the trade but have gained nothing and actually lost in your psychology. Or if you just don't do anything at all, as we said, it's going to benefit your psychology for the next trade. You're leaving it open, you're accepting that. So you might lose the trade, you might lose money, but you gain in the mental aspect. Please do EU can yeah, I wouldn't, bro. If I want to watch the chart, I just do on my laptop so I don't see the money go up and down. If you get, yeah, that's it, bro. The worst thing you can do is watch the money go up, down, especially on funded accounts, boys, because you see like one little 1 minute candle and it goes from being £1.5 grand up to 800 quid up, and the emotions in that are it's just so real. Law of effort is looking nice on UJ2. Yeah, trust me, bro. Nice, slow retracement. Yeah, David, I never normally look, to be fair. I don't know why I've done it. Yeah, bro, you're just setting yourself up for failure, man. Setting yourself up for failure. It's like looking at a bet, man. If you stare at the cash out for hours and hours and hours, you're way more likely to cash it out. Why give yourself that mental torture? This is obviously the next inversion. See if we retap into this. This has been a real old slow burner, isn't it? A real slow burner. Real slow burner. Real slow burner, boys. Who's been seeing Danny Boy as well? Danny Boy's TikToks. I was super early on Danny Boy, but he's gone a bit round a bend recently. UJ entry coming up. Nice. Nice. Who's getting in UJ, boys? Let me know. If anyone's in the Signal chat and wants me to send this in as well, let me know and I can. Again, just a little bit annoying. The geezer made a good point with the, I mean, dollar's weak as hell anyway, so we need a little bit of strength. Not even strength from the dollar, just not weakness. Because the end basket's so weak, we can assume it will move down. Like, we're slowly retracing. What we don't want now, if I'm being totally honest with you, is it to retrace up into here. Because if we retrace up into here, it's just not really what we want. We wanted that earlier, but now UJ's all the way down here. We can't really come much lower. Might want to come to that order block. We'll see. Yeah, in order for the yen basket to rally up to here and UJ to still run, we need the dollar to be like very, very strong out of nowhere, essentially. Very strong out of nowhere. Right now, it looks like we're going to fill this and move lower. Looks like we're filling this, moving lower. It will be an absolute godsend if we can close above this and react bullishly. It'll be a godsend. Reason being is that will mean the dollar's getting a bit strong, which will mean GU will then get weaker and UJ will then get stronger. So yeah, the DXY is extremely important right now, and it's within a 15-minute fair value gap, which we know is heavily respected, often heavily respected during the London session. We make this a bit brighter so we can see ourselves think, chat. Alright, now let's wait and see. Taps UJ, yeah, getting in. A few people are getting in, fair play. I mean, yeah, the DXY is going to be the main one. We need this one to do well. We need this one to do well. We sort of have to assume it won't because it is bearish. I'll be honest, chat, we've got no reason at all to assume we're going to do that. So we need the market to pull something out of the bag for us. What we should do is just how we normally act, which is in there and then back down. So we need the market to pull something out of the bag. We really do. What we saying, chat? What we saying? Any other pairs, or is it just UJ? I could have taken the EU short, but I didn't because of the USD bank holiday. I only requested a small payout, so I could request a payout, but it is what it is. Lovely, Miguel. Lovely, man. Lovely requesting payouts. Let's go. Requesting payouts for Miguel. USD bank holiday, yeah, fair play. Fair play. We've got a lot of people who've got payouts coming up, yeah. This looks like it could be rejecting, boys, so if you're a new JB, be prepared for a bumpy ride. That's all I'll say. Be prepared for a bumpy ride. You probably know why you done it, Ryan, mate, because you were scared. If it hit your stop loss, it's easier said than done. When you're starting off to walk away or just let it run, definitely the best thing to do. I just let it run. Yeah, 100%. 100% the best thing to do is let it run. More breaking news. What breaking news have we got? China's navy is expanding at breakneck speed and catching up with the US. Fucking hell. The one thing Trump should have done is sorted out the military. Fuck me. It's nearly coming in. Fucking hell. Yeah, boys, if you want this sent in and you're in the signals, just at me in the signals chat, boys, and I'm going to send this in. Just go on the chat, at me, and say send UJ entry, and I'll send it, boys, so you can see the levels if you need it. Remember, but if you're in my signal group, I'm at your service, so anything you need, man, just let me know. Louis, thanks for hosting me on your Discord. It is no problem, Kels. This one's going to be difficult, boys. I'll be real. This one's, if you're getting into this one again, accept it is a very high risk trade. G longs off DTI missed by less than a pip. Yeah, unlucky. Got this breaker block bang in line with it. Yeah, what we saying, chat? What we saying? Market's moving a little bit dead right now. I might jump off soon, to be fair. UJ's the only one, really. UJ's the only one, really. Yeah, I might jump off soon, boys, unless anyone else wants me to analyse something. Moving a little bit dead right now. Bro, why is Schmeichel chatting shit as well? I've never in my life ever wanted a team to win a game of football more than Liverpool today. Arsenal bring an ugly brand of football to our game. Mate, shut up. Peter Schmeichel, mate, you melt. I hate this as well, an ugly brand of football. All everyone's done for the last fucking 3 years is complain about how boring it is watching City pass the ball around for an hour and a half. It's all everyone's done. Oh, the Premier League's so dead. Why are all the teams playing the same tactics? Like, everyone's like, oh, even the lower teams, they're just passing it around now. We get a team that fucking swings corners in and goes route one, a bit different, and everyone's like, oh yeah, no, this is shit football, want them to lose. Like, mate, Schmeichel, mate, honestly, shut up. You know your kid won the Premier League playing terrorist football. Like, your kid won the Premier League playing that exact brand of football. Oh, so it's all right for your kid to do it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all well and good for you. But yeah, nah, everyone else has got to win it playing like prime Barca. Bro, I'd like to see you on the ball, Peter Schmeichel, bro. I'll go through the back of you, mate. Probably wouldn't because you're 6'7" and hard as fuck, but I'd still go through you. Still go through the back of you. Do you know what I mean? If he was ever outfield, if he was outfield, bro, I'd slide him through. I've already played against pros, boys. I played against Joe Cole. Come on. To be fair, Joe Cole's miles clear of Schmeichel as well with his feet. Do you know what I mean? So Can't be talking about my boys like that. About they playing ugly brand of football. Shut up, mate. You support United. You support United, lad. Not that he's annoyed me or anything. Such a bitch of a man. I hate that guy, bruv. Hey mate, you got a filthy mind. You got a filthy mind. That wasn't even a white. That was just filthy minded from you. I'll go through the back of him like hot butter, like a dog eating hot chips, mate. I'll say it again. Liverpool smashes record signing with... Oh, they signed him. Is it confirmed? Yeah. Fucking hell, they've spent some dough, haven't they? Media, that's so true though. The media won't say anything. Won't say a word. Media won't say a word at that. Liverpool literally broke the transfer record. British transfer record twice in one season. Because it's not United, City or Liverpool. I mean, United, City or fucking Arsenal. No one's going to say shit. Annoying how that one just missed out. To be fair with Liverpool as well, I don't know if it's their new signings are not even... I don't really rate many of them. It's mainly, bruv, mate, I rate McAllister so much. I think he's such a baller. McAllister, absolute baller, mate. He's probably my favourite player that plays for Liverpool. I just rate the way he plays football so much. Danny Boy the GOAT, yeah, trust me. I was so early on Danny Boy. Listen, I was on Danny Boy when he had like, not one of these breads, but I was on him when he had like 2k followers. Trying my pals in. Yeah, but Liverpool didn't sign anyone this season. Well, fuck me, they signed people this season, didn't they? No, they mate. To be fair, where is it like? I don't think they should have signed Isaac. That Ekatike looks proper good. He looks like a proper player. Proper player. Yeah, I do low-key feel bad for him. And we sold 200 mil worth of players. Did you? 200 mil? Who the fuck do you sell? See, again, this is what annoys me against Liverpool. Look, plus the money we got from finishing, from winning the Prem and finishing first in the Champions. Mate, that was about 3 years ago. Like, Liverpool fans are the only people that do this as well. The only people. You ask me as an Arsenal fan, have we spent money? Yes, we've spent loads of money. We have to win the league. Yeah? That's it. Even Chelsea, you ask Chelsea, yeah, they've spent loads of money, it's poor what they are. You ask United, yeah, we spent loads of money, it's poor what you are. You ask a City fan, oh yeah, we spent loads of money, but that's just who we are, we're City, we had to go through so many shit years. Arsenal say the same, do you know what I mean? We've spent money, Arteta's got to win something, or we're done. You ask a Liverpool fan and it's, oh, but we sold Coutinho 10 years ago. Oh, but we won the Champions League 3 years ago, we won the league a year ago. Do you know what I mean? It's like, mate, just firm it like everyone else does. Bro, this was last year. Nah, he right. Well, you definitely didn't finish first in the Champions League. Real money sidelines, no dealers hedging, MMs, quoting small hedge funds driving the flow. Do you have any countermeasures to avoid the choppy market? Do you have any countermeasures to avoid the choppy prints pulling you out of the market? Yeah, I mean... That's the thing with us, bro. Our pretty much whole way we trade is manipulation. So we don't trade the New York session first and foremost. And everything you're talking about is ever present in the New York market. But the London market is a lot easier to trade. It's a lot more simpler. It's a manipulation based off what happened overnight and the prior day. So we get in before all that rubbish. What all beginner traders do is they'll trade the New York session because it has the biggest move. So they think, oh, the biggest move, I've got to trade it. I've got to catch the move. We don't do that. We trade the London session. We get in and out from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. in response to the Asia session. So we look for the Asia low to get manipulated and then trade up to the high, things like that. And then we avoid the New York session where we've got these big news releases and obviously everything else that you're talking about. Oh yeah, but mate, finishing first in the Champions League, like we finished fucking third or whatever it was, fourth.
Like, you don't hear me going, oh, but we got 50 million from finishing in the Champions League. Like, no, mate. Just accept that you've spent a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has this season. It just so happens that you've spent the most. Edgar knows ball. You don't. You're just both fucking Liverpool fans. The only fans that would say this type of gay shit. So bent. Oh, no, look, but look, if you do this, if we open a spreadsheet and go Champions League, 80 mil, selling Coutinho 4 or 5 years or 10 years ago, 80 mil. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not the one crying, Eddie. You're the one crying, going, oh, we don't spend money, we don't spend money. I'm just saying you do. I'm just saying you do. And plus, Edgar, if anyone's crying, I've been speaking for 2 hours and 8 minutes. You've started speaking as soon as I mentioned Liverpool. Bro isn't taking loss to it. Again, I said I don't really care about the loss. Like, we both played shit. It is what it is. Terrorist football. The only reason I started talking about it again is because I got the notey that Liverpool signed thingy. But yeah, bruv. I'm not taking the loss well, bro. I don't care about losing to you, man. Crystal Palace the best. At least we got Eze. I'm not saying we haven't spent money. You literally, that's what you've been saying the whole time. I'm not crying about losing to Liverpool. I literally said, you man beat us. You were probably the better team. I think a draw probably would have been a fair result, but when you take a free kick like that, it's just, do you know what I mean? That's what wins teams' leagues, though. Moments like that is what wins teams' leagues. Fucking free kicks like that, I mean, you can't defend that, you can't predict it, you can't tactic that. That is just an unbelievable free kick. Like, it's just, do you know what I mean? I'm not annoyed, I'm not, like, that doesn't really annoy me at all. Would have annoyed me if you played way better than us and, like, battered us around the park, but like I said, it was just a free kick of brilliance. Like, there's no point being annoyed at that. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's why we watch football, for goals like that. I'm just saying about, like, the spending, innit? Like, you lot are the only guys that are like, nah, but it was this, it was this, it was this, it was this, it was this. You know what I'm saying? Isaac 130 mil was wild. And they've already spent, like, 100 on Ekatike. They spent 100 on Thingy not long ago as well, Nunes. Do you know what I mean? And, like, we've spent 70 on Gokeres, and everyone's like, oh, he's got to play well, he's got to play well, he's got to play well. You lot have spent about 300 mil on strikers. Do you know what I mean? But as well, mate, if I was Ekatike, I'd be fuming. I'd actually be fuming. Because he looks like a proper player. Even yesterday, I think he looked really good against us. He's a proper player. I don't know why you man even signed Isaac, to be honest. I think you could have definitely spent the money better. But then again, I don't own a football club, so what the fuck do I know? The whole Champions League prize money gone to buy him a striker and already have a decent striker. That's what I mean. Like, even if you want to say 80 mil goes to signing a striker, well, that was Ekatike. You got another 130. Another 150 was Wirtz, whatever he was. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get it, you've won the Champions League, or you've won the group, but let's be honest now. Let's be honest. The way you set up was to play for a draw, and you know it. Bruv, what's this guy talking about? Man said, and you know it. Bruv, what, and you lot didn't? You fucking was just as bad as us, mate. Another thing, again, I'll admit, Arteta played terrorist football. Literally, we set up for a draw. You lot did the same thing. You lot were fucking playing like pussies as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Another thing, this is the only thing that annoys me. Like, everyone else takes their L's humbly. Like, I'll say, Arteta played terrorist football. We set up to defend the whole game. Like, obviously we didn't win the game. We fucking set up to defend the whole time. Like, we sort of had to if it was available. But do you know what I mean? I'll admit that. We played proper terrorist football. But you lot half did as well. Like, you lot were scared to come at us as well. You know what I mean? It was without 3 of our best players sitting on the ball defending. And it took a fucking worldy corner or worldy free kick. Ekatike's thinking his game time is under threat, which it pretty much is. Mate, I think he's such a player as well. I think he's such a player. It doesn't make sense. Honestly, for me, that Isak does not make sense. I'd love him to stink it up. I'd love it. I'd love him to stink it up. Now, it's not even on a Liverpool hate thing, because I would love Ekatike to do well. I'd love Arsenal looking busy for today, though. I don't think we'll... Oh, yeah. Look, this guy's still going on about it. Look, yeah, but we sold players as well. Mate, just firm it. You broke the transfer record twice. If that was Chelsea, everyone would be saying how they're killing football. Just take it on the chin. We're all taking stuff on the chin about our clubs here. Do you know what I mean? We're all taking the L. You're just incapable of taking an L. Ten Hag just got sacked. He's crazy bad. Madueke looked decent. Yeah, Madueke was probably our best player. Ten Hag just got sacked, yeah. Did he? 3 games. He got sacked in 3 games. Ten Hag to West Ham. How do I tell people at the office today I'm more on charts than their shit? Just wait till they look over and see you marking it up like a madman. But yeah, that's the one thing about Liverpool fans. They just never accept anything, bruv. Like, I'll accept in it. I get annoyed sometimes, but I'll accept when we've done certain shit. Do you know what I mean? Like yesterday, we played terrorist football. I'll admit that open-heartedly. Same with United. Like, United fans come on here, they're under no illusion they're shit. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't say, oh, but. Arab League to buy Ten Hag, yeah, probably. I love Mourinho saying he'd come back to United. I think Mourinho should go West Ham. Teams don't give managers enough time these days, for real. Surprised Ruben Amorim is still at United. Yeah, he's terrible, mate. Ruben Amorim's terrible, though, isn't he? But United just keeps getting worse and worse. Now I sit in the corner where no one can see, oh, clever man. Did they just get beat every time? Are they bottom or something? Wait, it was after 2 games? Or 3 games. So he won 4-0 in the Putkow, and then he lost the game and then drew a game. They probably thought, fuck, what have we got ourselves into? As a United fan, I'll take Ollie back as manager. Yeah, it's mad that, innit? You'd probably take back everyone you've sacked other than Ten Hag. Like, you'd literally take back everyone. Ollie, Moyes, Van Gaal. Who else have you sacked? Mourinho. Literally everyone over you've got. Saliba pulling out of international duty, not looking good for us. So yeah, that's what I mean, bro. That's another thing with Liverpool, innit? Like, their players just stay fit, man. Their players just do stay fit. Like, Salah is just a fucking beast. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand it why we get so many injuries, boys. Like, why do we get so many injuries? Again, I don't want to refer back to Liverpool every time, but we had... So, Odegaard was pretty much out. Saka was out and Saliba. It's like, mate, that's like Van Dijk, Salah and fucking... whoever, McAllister or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they had them 3 players out, they'd probably be the one playing terrorist football. Do you know what I mean? But, mate, I don't get it. It's got to be something to do with training or something, because it's not right. How are we 3 games in and we got 3 of our best players, or 2 of our best players injured? Don't make any sense. We won Europa with Wenger. You won with most managers, to be fair. You've still been picking up them shit little trophies. But it's your own fans' fault, brother. It's like, when you sign a new manager, yeah? Watch when you sign a new manager, 45 minutes in on Twitter, all United fans are like, oh, mate, we're back. Arteta makes them work too hard. It must be, bro. It must be. I'm not being funny. With Saliba, Saka and Odegaard starting and playing full 90 yesterday, we win that game. Definitely. That's why I'm not really concerned in it, because they beat us, but at the end of the day, it's 3 points. And they ain't a better side than us. That's confirmed it to me watching that last night. They ain't a better side than us. And City certainly ain't. So for me, it's still anyone's game. I can see Liverpool losing games. That team does not look unbeatable. Same with us. I can see us losing games. Same with City. So it should be a good season. Should be a good season coming up. Apparently Liverpool run the least. So true about our United fans. Yeah, trust me. Salah been so far this season. But he just don't get injured, and he just does score. Like, you can't say, like, Salah may be being a bit shit so far, but he just will score 20 goals at least in the Prem. Which no other player you can say that, maybe other than Haaland. It's one of them, man. It's annoying. He's got unlucky again, but we seem to always get unlucky. I don't know what it is, bruv. Don't know what it is. Moving like Tottenham last season, mate. Just everyone injured. Spurs being Spursy, yeah, fucking... They brought their player out just to watch him get beat 1-0. Oh, that is funny. It's funny, bruv. Why has he been sacked so quickly, though? Martinez to United would be needed. I mean, you don't need to sign anyone. No doubt he's going to get 20, yeah, trust me. Yeah, United are showing improvements with shots. We've had 20-plus shots per game we've played. It's just the finishing that's been whacked. Nah, that's that's just a stat grab, though. Mate, you got fucking... Do you know what I mean? You got a negative goal difference. Or is it negative or is it... just 0. You haven't even got a positive goal difference 3 games in, and you've played, alright, fair enough, Arsenal, but you played Burnley, and then I can't remember who else you played. Who else beat you? Brighton, that one, Brighton. Who beat you? I can't remember. Or you drew to. Whoever it was, innit? Whoever it was. If you can't have a positive goal record after them games, it's just not for you. I'm hoping Tesco finds his feet, mate. Benjamin Tesco, he looks terrible as well. United is done for, yeah, it is facts. United are cooked, facts. Eze Timu announcement, trust me, been the whole club, innit? Been that whole club off. Celebrating beating Burnley, innit? Do you know what United need to do? United need to keep, they need to keep their next manager for 5 years. That's what they need to do. The only way United are going to be saved is if they keep their manager for 5 years. Mark my words, boys. United are not going to do well until they keep a manager for 5 years. Even if he's shit, keep him for 5 years. You ain't going to get relegated. It's not going to get worse than last season, which was like 16th. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, Grimsby, that was it. Do you know what I mean? Fulham, yeah. I've got 1% left to pass my funded. It would be nice to pass it today. I don't want to force anything. Yeah, don't force anything, bro. I'd wait till tomorrow, man. It's 0. Yeah, 0 goal difference. Celebrating like you won the league against Burnley. Yeah, trust me. Stop catting. I'm a United fan. Like Liverpool did with Klopp. United have never had a great goal difference for as long as I know. Yeah, that's it. And get a goalie. Mate, you need to keep someone for 5 years. That's it. You don't have a style of play. Like, there's nothing to build on. You get a new manager in and they've got to create a new club. Like, at least say you buy, like... At least if you bought... I mean, if a manager come in for, like, West Ham, they've got... They have a way that they sort of play. They've something to build off. United, there's nothing to build off. It's like trading, boys. Do you know what I mean? It's like United think they're going to build a good trading plan or they're going to get profitable when they're strategy hopping. That's literally what United are doing, boys. Deep that for a sec. United are literally just strategy hopping. Strategy hopping. Every year they strategy hop and they wonder, why am I not profitable? Could you change your manager every year? You don't stick anyone out for more than fucking 18 months. Like, what do you expect? what Rashford said in the interview to be. What did he say? I can't remember what he said. Ramsdale over Onana. Ramsdale's levels over Onana. Zero confidence equals a bad goalie. It's a cop-out, though. Onana's probably the worst goalie I've ever seen play football in the Premier League. But still, man, it's a goalie, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, if Liverpool had that goalie, it wouldn't make a difference. But yeah, boys, I'm probably going to jump off now anyway because the markets are just super, super dead. Super dead right now. But yeah, boys, I appreciate you, man, tuning in. I'm a Chelsea fan and Onana pisses me off, yeah. He's fucking so annoying. I love watching him play how bad he is. But anyway, chat, yeah, I'm going to jump off now. Appreciate you watching. Bit of a dead morning, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, about 8 o'clock. Ready for the stream. Macy's going to be live at 1:30. So yeah, man, we'll get at you. Get at us for the next live, boys. And yeah, man, appreciate you tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next live, people. Sweet.